I never really tell the truth. What do I mean by this? When you go throughout life being someone in their early 20s, people ask you, what are you doing? Are you studying? What are you studying? Are you working? Where are you working? I always give a bullshit generic answer. I do marketing. That's what I used to do, but it's a very general kind of answer. The reason why I don't get into it that much is because in my experience, maybe your experience is different, but my experience, anything you say to people is ammunition you give them. If you tell them you have a girlfriend, you're giving ammunition. If you tell them that this guy is your friend, you're giving them ammunition. If you tell them what you do, you're giving them ammunition. Again, maybe in your life, people haven't done bad things with the information you've given them, but in my life, I have not had that experience. Unfortunately, everything I tell people always comes back to bite me in the ass. So, I'm basically a bullshit artist. So what do? I do marketing. What a fucking shit generic answer. Everything's marketing. If you're a fucking waiter, you're fucking marketing the restaurant, either you want it or not. If you're a shit waiter, you're doing poor marketing, because those customers are not going to come back because you're a piece of shit. But if you're very good, and people will always remember, damn, that waiter was very nice. He was from this restaurant. That's good marketing. Works well on the retention side of things. So, marketing is the most generic fucking answer ever. Oh, do you have a girlfriend? I don't have time for that. That's how I always deflect the question. Oh, but yeah, I'm not really into it right now. I'm just focused on bullshit. It is quite upsetting having to walk around the world giving these bullshit statements to people just because they aren't worth anything. People will always come back to attack you, at least in my life. And if I told them what I was up to, I've also done this. I've actually told some people in the past, before I realized it was a mistake, what I really did. And this is also a time saver, because people, once I tell them what I do, they question me. They judge me. And the conversation ends up being much longer than if I just say, yeah, I do marketing. Because people just say, yeah, okay, marketing's good, marketing pays well. Pays well for the average person. The average person doesn't have big goals. So paying well isn't paying that much. But if I tell them what I'm really up to, then they start to question it. They start to question me. They start to question all kinds of bullshit, and it just ends up turning into this big ass fucking argument. And that's why I just keep it generic and bullshit based. Anyways, moving on to another topic. So, not at the time of the video you're seeing, but at the time I'm recording this audio, I'm on vacation. And it's my last day on vacation. Tomorrow when I wake up, I go back home. And ever since day one of this vacation, I've been fucked, just rushing things all the time. Just shit, I need to try to get my stuff done with basically no sleep, and just trying to, because you're on vacation, you don't want to ruin other people's vacation, the people who are with you. So, you can't just have it your way. Unfortunately, you have to take them into consideration as well. And something that I've been learning is that, at least in my life, I'm always tired. I always try to, make sure I have work ahead, to make sure that things are effortless, that that things are smooth, that I'm a professional about it. But I always fucking end up being tired as fuck trying to get some work done that I didn't do. As you can imagine, I have a lot of tasks that during this vacation week I didn't do. And now it's the last day. It's like 2, 3 a.m. And I'm just trying to fucking do them as fast as possible. Just trying to get them out the way so tomorrow I come back home and I can start things fresh from zero. But it ain't easy. But I can't complain because I wish for myself that I have an exceptional life and that I become an exceptional person. So I'll have to go to do exceptional efforts in order to achieve that. So I guess I made my bed and I'm sleeping on it. I hope I'm sleeping on it well. Obviously, I never think I'm doing good enough, but I think that's a part of it. But yeah, I asked for this life. Now I'm dealing with the consequences of my request. And I just hope I'm doing a good job. That's the thing, you don't know if you are. You won't know until 1, you succeed. 2, you're on your deathbed thinking, fuck, I should have went more. Or maybe you'll never realize it because you'll just die of a heart attack out of the blue. I think you'll realize it in your final moments that those are your final moments and that you failed. Isn't life beautiful? That's the music, a song from an artist, Lil Peep.